All right, people. Stay focused.
How long did you have to wait to load this video? If you're fortunate, maybe it only took a few seconds. But for most people, internet speed is not in their favor. With the global pandemic forcing online classes and work-from-home arrangements, internet access is a necessity for many Filipinos. So when the internet fails, internet service providers, or ISPs such as Globe, have to respond as fast as they can. But despite the best efforts of ISPs, many reports are still unanswered and ignored.
Everybody hates their ISP.
Sinukat na kanina ang speed o bilis ng koneksyon ng internet.
Ang Pilipinas ay nasa ika-108 pwesto po naman.
Try to test the speed of Philippine. It's no good.
On Twitter alone, there are at least 1,000 frustrated people a day ranting about prolonged internet disruptions. To ensure that no Filipino is left disconnected, we need to have a rapid and interactive system to detect and address these net problems. With walanginter.net, we reduce the waiting time of collecting network reports from days to as quick as 20 minutes. How? Through the power of social media. Say you rant about your internet connection on Twitter. You will quickly receive a message from us telling you to speak to our chatbot. Then you fill in your details about your network situation there. Our website collects the data from your report and pins it in our map, along with the reports of all the people who messaged our chatbot. The technical staff of ISPs could use this to plan their trips and address as many issues in the shortest possible time. And if your place has a large amount of complaints, walanginter.net treats this as an outage and reports it on Twitter. When it does, the ISPs can mark these issues as solved on the website, and the chatbot can inform you that your internet is working once again. Amazon Web Services is the driving force of all our features, from start to finish. To collect public tweets about internet disruption, we run a Lambda function every 15 minutes. Twitter API enables our Lambda function to scan and save these tweets if we provide a search query. In this case, our search query is, quote, walang internet, end quote. They are then stored in CSV and JSON files in an S3 bucket, which we call the Registry of Internet Problems, or RIP for short. RIP contains the user's screen name, tweet date, and tweet text. We have censored out their personal information to respect their privacy. In a day, we are able to collect 800 to 1,000 public tweets under only one search term. So when I post my internet problems on Twitter, you can see that my data is stored in RIP. The same function transfers the tweet data to DynamoDB for our website, which we will get to in a while. Meanwhile, another Lambda function will get my user ID and send a Twitter direct message to me. You can see that this Twitter bot inquires if I have an internet connection issue and invites me to message our Hakdog the Helper. Hakdog the Helper is our second feature, and it is an interactive and automated chatbot powered by Amazon Lex and Facebook Messenger's API. When I type "help me," Hakdog prompts me to either report an issue or check up on an existing one. By clicking "File a new report," Hakdog will guide me in submitting information about my internet connection. You can see here in our AWS console the series of questions Hakdog sends to the user. A fourth Lambda function also assists Hakdog by running data validation functions, so when I input an invalid number such as 0901-234-5678, Hakdog will then ask me to repeat my input. The Lambda function also helps Hakdog exercise branching logic, so when I say my ISP is Globe, the data plans that I will see as choices in the next question will only be Globe data plans. If I say Sky, I would only see Sky data plans, and so on. Once I have consented to sending all the details Hakdog needs, our Lambda function generates an issue reference number, or IRN, and sends it to me, and redirects me to walanginter.net. Before we do go to our website, I would like to check the status of my network problem by typing "help me" and clicking Check Up on my report. Hakdog collects my IRN and responds with an update on whether or not the issue is resolved. This ensures that all network subscribers get an immediate answer from the ISPs. Finally, all these text logs are sent to CloudWatch as seen here, where a fifth Lambda function will filter and relay complete text logs to S3 for archival purposes and to DynamoDB for our website. Our website runs on an EC2 instance and displays the location of each reported case in our Globe Regulatory Internet Mark Reaper, or Grim Reaper for short. With tweets from RIP and text logs from Hakdog stored in our DynamoDB, our site displays the most recent tweets about the internet and the severity of each location. All city shapefiles were imported as GeoJSON objects and presented as a choropleth. In this case, Quezon City is the most severely affected city, as it has 63 reports sent via Hakdog. If I would like to check my status here, I would simply input my IRN, and the site will instantly send back to me my information and the status of my repair request. We also have other features on our website, including another way to report internet issues in a Google form similar to Hakdog's questions. We also have a how to use page to assist new site visitors, and an interface for ISPs to update the status of several IRNs. By typing walanginter.net/monitor in the URL, ISPs can enter the IRN to mark these issues as resolved. In our DynamoDB, you can see that my IRN has a resolved value of 0, meaning the problem is still there. Once we enter my IRN in our monitor page, the resolved value in DynamoDB is now 1. When we open Hakdog again to ask about our IRN, they will finally let us know that the problem has been resolved. To learn more about our architecture and how the proposed system works, click the About Us page and see what we are working on. Aside from our website, our Twitter account, FixASAP, notifies the public about reported outages. A Lambda function conducts a daily count on the entries in our DynamoDB to see how many reports were filed for each ISP in each location. In the event that this number exceeds a certain threshold, say 30 complaints in Quezon City for the past week, an automated tweet is released for everyone to see. FixASAP would also alert the ISPs about these issues by tagging them in these tweets. This would further help ISPs in efficiently grouping these complaints together and delegate their maintenance teams in the most urgent locations. Like RIP, FixASAP works with Twitter API and Lambda to execute these functions. ISPs and us users only need free data to access these reports on Twitter. With all these 4 features, we have shown how internet complaints could not only be collected quickly and in pseudo-real time, but in an organized manner from start to finish. With walanginter.net, you only need social media accounts to report instantly, and since social media only takes up free data in the case of Facebook, you do not have to worry about depleting your load. Unlike typical Facebook chatbots and sites like Down Detector, walanginter.net ensures that all messages will warrant a reply and that all these issues are forwarded to the ISPs. If walanginter.net processes 1,000 detailed reports a day, the entire system will only cost a little less than the monthly salary of 2 call center agents. We don't just make customer service more efficient, but we also turn a stress-filled practice into something incredibly convenient. These features are just the first steps to building better customer service. In the next 1 to 2 years, we plan to add customer support agents, SMS notifications, and image recognition of routers. We would also add text translators that speak in Philippine languages such as Filipino, Cebuano, and Ilocano. Finally, we could even use the report data as a basis for strategic infrastructure development and predictive network outage modeling. We would love to partner with Globe as we build walanginter.net. We would also license and provide this service to other ISPs under a monthly subscription scheme, where Globe gets a royalty. We could even license this to the ISPs of other countries, like Malaysia and Thailand, as poor internet connections are not an exclusively Filipino problem. In under 2 months, we were able to learn AWS and construct a complicated network of at least 7 different AWS apps to provide customer service that proactively seeks out complaints instead of expecting subscribers to contact customer support. We believe that with our rapid learning speed and collective skill set, we are more than ready to take internet support to the next level. The solution is here. The system is sustainable. All we need is your support to turn this opportunity into a reality. With walanginter.net, Filipinos will not only get reconnected, but stay connected.